This is your August 13, 2025 lesson. The swing's better. We're making some classic moves that are really not classic. They're causing you all sorts of problems. But as you point out, you've manufactured a pretty good swing with a pretty significant flaw in the transition. And what here we'll just look at the 8-iron here on the left. So let me slow this thing down. So, take it away, and it gets, you get to a good position at the top, but then it just kind of breaks loose. Okay, so we'll go through step by step. So position 1 is address, this is fine. Everything looks good. Then see how your hands are moving away from the body. Then you have to now you've got to pull a Bob Hayes to get this thing deep enough, which you do, but you really have to race. And so the idea is you're basically losing connection on the left bicep and the left pec, as opposed to just kind of turning and not manipulating with your hands. Because it's hanging down. So, here at crossing is where the butt of the club is. So if you've just locked in that Y, the arms and the shaft, as you rotate, it should go softly inside. Anyway, it goes outside. It's not causing you the great trauma because you're getting a pretty good spot at the top. Good shoulder tilt. It's right on plane, and then it gets to here, and again, look at that right arm, elbow pointed down is great. You come away from the back wall already like a couple inches, but again, that's not causing any great. So at the top, this is it hits the fan. Left shoulder, he spins. Now watch this thing. You go into the grimace, and that thing spins. So, and now when it spins, the butt of the club is closer to the ball, and at the point where the arm is on the ground, the butt of the club is on that light blue line. That's where it started. So, and that elbow, it's not pointed down, it's at your side, which means this is going to be way too steep. So that left shoulder bends, and you get your hands going towards the ball, and now just trying to survive. What happens is, so the first point is the top, which is good, the good depth, and then checkpoint is when the left parallel to the ground, should be over the bicep, and then when the hands are waist high, casting as you when the high, that the shaft should be the forearm. That's point 3, and when the shaft is parallel to the ground, it should be head should. It's a photo for you, and in the photo, this is the shaft is parallel to the ground. It's a blur, but trust me, it's parallel to the ground. The club head's outside your hands here. Okay. Then when your hands are waist high, the shaft should be on the forearm, and you got to cast. So the shaft. Let me draw a line here. The shaft will now be purple. So here's the shaft, and it should be on this line here. So we'll give you another picture. Okay, so and then when you come down, you know, so the club head's outside the ball. The only way this can go straight is if you're just kind of hang on and open the club face. Okay, so, and you can see the problem here is, here's the shaft lean, or the lie angle, and it started at this yellow line. Get this yellow again. Okay, so you got this difference here. So huge problem. You know, so you lose lie angle. You got a good chance of hitting it on the heel. It can go anywhere, but you've changed the lie angle by, I don't know, 15 degrees, something like that. And you're standing it up, and then you got early extension. The butt's away from the wall like 3 or 4 inches. Your head's 2 inches. So if you overcook it a little more, that's when you fall forward and you stumble out of it. In this case, you retain your balance because you got it pretty much over the center line. Okay. So then, you know, and it's the identical thing with the driver. Here we'll show you with the driver. You can see it starts out really good. So this comes in drastically steep. So we're just trying to hang on to the bars here. Okay, so this is, you know, it's supposed to be on the forearm. See, you got the cast thing too. I'm not cast because it's relatively on here. So then we talked about it, and we came up with this drill where you take it back, get to a good top position, feel like you're just dropping your hands and nothing else is moving. You're not manipulating your shoulders. See how your left shoulder kind of stays in there. So you drop it. It basically drops straight down your chest. Then once it gets to this delivery point, then you can spin that left shoulder. So it's kind of a pump drill, and so for some reason we didn't have a lot of pumps in here. Okay, so we go up and down to here. Yeah, okay. Up, then you go down to here, and then once you're here, watch this swing now. Look at that. That's so good. Did that a couple more times. And I said act like you cause it. Okay. And then time. Watch